I think I'm live. Hey y'all. So I wanted to, and welcome to my channel. I'm Erica, and I just wanted to come on here and kind of go over the election with you guys. One of the things that I really like to do is do politics. My grandmother raised me up doing politics, and that's just what it is. And so right now I'm watching uh, the Georgia Senate Special Runoff, um, and these Republicans is gaining on the Democrats right now. I just want to say. So I just wanted to kind of let you guys know what's going on, what's at stake, and what's at stake for this Georgia runoff is control of the Senate. And not only that, if Reverend Warnock wins a seat in the Senate, he will actually be the first black senator for Georgia ever. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. The first black senator from Georgia ever. So that's interesting. But all the Republicans have to do is win one seat, and basically it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Like it's over. So it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter what happens at this point. If and it looks like it's about to be to where the Republicans are tied, and it looks like they may be going over what's going on right now. Warnock is in the lead, but by 50.8%. Excuse me, 50.6%. And Loeffler is at 49.4%. And John Ossoff is and he's the Democrat, if you guys don't know. He's at 50.2%. And David Perdue is really gaining on his ass. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. I'm learning not to cuss. He's really gaining on them. I mean, it's really close. It's really close. And if John Ossoff can pull this off, it's going to be a really close race. Um, if John Ossoff can pull it off, I just have a feeling though that I have a feeling that, I mean, it's a possibility, even though the race is really close. Look, they're saying that the Democrats, and I'm watching CNN Election Night in America right now with Wolf Blitzer and John King. And it's like the Republicans are really gaining on the Democrats right now. But it's important that we get, and this is 60% of the vote that has been tallied so far. So yeah, that's what's going on. Right now, it's a very close rate. SQAM, it's a very close race right now. Like at first, it started off where the Democrats had a pretty cool lead. Now, they don't got much. It's like basically Warnock has 1.3 million votes, but maybe Loeffler is maybe 100,000, maybe a little bit over 100,000 votes under him. So that's not really a lot. And with John Ossoff, same thing, probably 100 or less than 100,000 votes over David Perdue. And I called that was going to be a really close race. Really close race. I don't know about any landslides, but really it's going to be a really close race. And they're already 61% into counting the vote. And it looks like in Cherokee County, which is Republican town. David Perdue is up by 68,000 votes. So yeah. And then from Chatham County, which is a Democratic county, you got Warnock winning at 60. Warnock and John Ossoff winning at 68%. So as the votes come in, we'll start to see, what's really going on. It's a lot. They're gaining on them. It's about to be that they're both going to be at 50%, like real soon. Warnock is going to be a little bit over Kelly Loeffler, who lets me know that Vicky from Small Wonder, do your Googles if you don't know who Vicky from Small Wonder is. She was really, I hope Loeffler and Perdue win. Well, I don't. So that's me. That's you, but I respect your opinion. Loeffler reminds me of Small Wonder, that little robot Vicky. She just is like robotic. She's robotic. She don't have, it's no life to her. And that's just my opinion. Yeah, it's a close race. And actually, Perdue is really like he's at 49.9%. And he's about to really catch up to John Ossoff. But they said all the predictions, and I'm talking about side, the right or the left, they said that David Perdue would probably win, but we still don't know. We're 60%, 61%, 62%. It just keeps going up. 62% of the way in. The polls did close at 7 p.m. Eastern time. They're saying that it's still too early to call who won yet, of course, but I kind of see where this is going. So yeah, we were saying that. I was saying that on my radio station. Yeah, that's probably what happened. I didn't know. I know that a lot of people did vote early. I think 3 some odd million people voted early this year with this runoff. So yeah, but when I say it's a very, 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 very close race, it's a very close race. And you got Gabriel Sterling, which is Georgia's voter system implementation manager. He said that there are still tens of thousands of votes that need to be counted. He's on CNN right now. He's on CNN right now, and that's what he said. It's still tens of thousands of votes out right now to be counted, and that's that. Dude is talking, has a message for the president. So the craziness of that. Republicans will probably pull ahead. Oh, I thought that was something else. Oh, I have to show. Thank you for watching. Yeah, John Ossoff's lead now, it says, it's gone down to 12,483 ahead. And he was ahead a lot at first. We're at 63% of the estimated vote that has been counted. The polls did close at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm in Las Vegas. I'm on the West Coast. And 80% of current vote is early. So 80% of the vote that of the current vote is early votes. So I want to see.
Democratic strongholds, if you will, in terms of method of vote. But why Kelly Loeffler's been closing the gap is because election day vote has been coming in. It's the same in the Ossoff and Perdue race.
Right. So the election day vote, they say, are coming in now.
In the tally, John Ossoff, 1.36 million. David Perdue,
it is super close.
How much of it is early vote? Well, of the vote that's in, 80% of it is early or absentee by mail vote, pre-election day vote. We think that number is going to come down to 72%. So more and more election day vote, which overwhelmingly favors Republicans like David Perdue in this race, is coming in, and that brings down the percentage overall that is early vote, and that is what Republicans are banking on. Big election day turnout. As those votes get counted, you've seen
because it is really, which they're breaking that down right now.
Vote becomes a smaller share of the electorate. Election day vote comes in. These Republicans make up ground, and these races happen.
Exactly as we anticipated with you, David.
CNN did call it. They said that it was going to start off with the Dems kind of the Dems pretty much leading at first, and then when the votes came in from today, the Republicans were going to
Then you see we saw
they're talking about it now.
Warnock's at 32,000. I just want to check right now. Warnock significantly right now overperforming John Ossoff. We'll see if that continues as we go through.
It said Warnock though is overperforming John Ossoff. So my prediction is that I feel that Reverend Warnock is going to win. I don't know about John Ossoff. I really don't. That still is Republican country. And so, y'all, we don't never know what the heck is going to happen.
And I'll explain to you why in just a minute. We still have absolutely nothing out of Forsyth County. Of the 159 counties in the state of Georgia, this is 11th in terms of population. We're not giant, but
it said it's one county. They don't even have the votes in yet, and this is Forsyth County in Georgia. And it's true. Razor thin margins in both Georgia Senate races. I mean, it is super close. And when I say that Perdue is really catching up,
and then a modest number of Republican votes to come from other.
He really catching up.
Let's go back to 2020. You look at the presidential race. 6,000 votes. 6,000 votes, right? Not a giant number when you think about statewide, but when you're talking about the final hours in the final counties, and John Ossoff has a lead of 7,000
that's a lot.
Plus, right? We don't expect turnout.
Getting off that, in other news, Dr. Dre tonight.
2,500. Picked up, even
if you don't know who Dr. Dre is, shame on you. But anyway, Dr. Dre of NWA fame, of Death Row fame, of giving us Eminem and 50 Cent, has been rushed to the hospital, and he is in ICU for a brain aneurysm. So we don't have any updates on Dre right now, but if any updates come in, I will let you guys know on that. So they got an alert. Got a key race alert, and
taken a very, very narrow lead over the Democrats.
So David Perdue has taken the lead over John Ossoff right now. That's what's going on. He's ahead by 787 votes over John Ossoff. So
much higher earlier, not that long.
Yeah, he was.
His lead has now gone up to 1,000.
Oh, now it's gone up to 1,500 votes. So he's 1,500 votes ahead of John Ossoff now. And with Raphael Warnock, just like I called it, he's He's 17,938 votes ahead of Kelly Loeffler. Ooh, that was a lot.
A lot of votes out there, and these are heavily Democratic counties out there, so there's still plenty of opportunities for the Democrats.
Oh, so it's a lot of votes in the Democratic areas that have not been counted yet. So we're going to see. I already said from the beginning it was going to be a very, very, very tight race. You could just tell. Either way it goes, it's going to be a tight race. It's not going to be like this one is way ahead of that one. It's going to be a really, really tight race. We're already 64% of the way in, and it looks like right now we're kind of staying at 64%. As you know, the polls did close at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Howdy. How are you? Don't come to my page with no bullshit. I'm just saying some stuff. If you, whatever you on, I'm just reporting the news. And my black life does matter. But I love everybody. And this Senate race is like, oh, thank you, Gabe. This Senate race is like, I was raised on politics. And so, yeah, I love it. I don't care which way it goes. It's just fun to watch.
Chatham over to the east, Gwinnett County again. A lot of votes still to come in.
Yeah, they still got votes in the Democratic counties coming in, and it looks like for these Democratic counties, it's basically showing that they're only at like 34% of the votes.
Democrats want to come close to 60 here. Right?
Suck something, Gabe.
Right now, John Ossoff's above 60 at 65, 66.
All lives do matter. Look at this. Are you ill?
The challenge just noted. We are getting throughout most of the state some of the today vote, the election day vote. That tells you you're still at 34%. That tells you most.
And you're going to get blocked in a minute. Don't do that,
boo-boo. Democrat. So Democrats will win Gwinnett County. You can bet on that. The question is, can they keep the margins like this, and can they run up the numbers? Because they need that math, the raw numbers. They need that to offset.
Don't do that, boo-boo, because I'll get my daughter in here to be a moderator, and you ain't gonna like that.
From Forsyth County, we're up to 21%.
But I understand what you're saying.
52% for Kelly Loeffler here, 52% for David Perdue there, and 21%. Again, the question is, what is this vote? Right, and we'll check in with our reporters to see, because if those numbers.
Oh my God, is that a black fist talking about all lives matter? Get your ass out of here too.
Donald Trump got 66% of the vote.
And
County. This is a place where there were still a lot of people.
Negro.
At 7 o'clock when the polls were closing.
An
hour long or more throughout the day.
For U.S., yeah, she's right now.
If you will, the buffer, right? You know what's going to happen if you're a Republican in Atlanta and the close-in suburbs. You need to offset.
It's like this, pretty much. And when I say she's like right here, it's really, really, really close. Like you even said in the beginning, that Republicans will probably pull ahead because of, how they counted the ballots. So yeah, you hit the nail right on the head.
It is a Democratic county, and we've been stuck. We were waiting a long time to get any votes, so we're grateful to see 40%. But we're still at 40%, and we've been there for a little bit. Again, 68% for John Ossoff, the 32% round up.
Who is that?
Democratic, for the most part, there are some exceptions, and we'll look at.
You can't worry about people like Gabe.
Again, 40%. This is absolutely essential for the Democrats.
Jackson Mueller. It is. David Perdue has pulled ahead of John Ossoff, and he is at 50.2%. John Ossoff is at 49%, 49.8% of the vote, and Warnock is at 50.3% of the vote. But you got Kelly Loeffler coming in really quick, and she's at 49.7%. So. I mean, it's a close race. I'm just saying, it's really, 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 really close.
Yeah, it's really, really close. Take a look at
Look, I just said it. But with Blitzer just said what I said. It's really, really, really close.
That's now being counted in Georgia. Look at how
So 66% of the votes have been counted. It is a close race. Right now, Raphael Warnock is ahead of Kelly Loeffler by 12,395 votes. And David Perdue has flew by with 14,000 votes ahead of John Ossoff, and it was just the other way around. So the votes are coming in, they're being counted, and that's what is going on. Thank you, Jackson Mueller. This is my very first time doing this. I just love politics, and I vote for whoever I agree with. I got a little bit of conservative ways, and I have some liberal ways. So I don't know. I'm in the middle with certain things. So that's how it is, and that is my right as an American. I can do that. But that's who I am. I really don't have no label. I just don't.
As you're looking around, what's out there? So if you're the Democrats, you're looking at Columbus and the suburbs around it, and you only have about half of the voting. So you think, okay, we're getting 74%.
I love John King. Do you guys watch CNN? I love John King. I love how he does the elections. I love how he works the election board. He is so on point with it. I love him. So yeah.
That's likely to come down.
You said, what are my thoughts on the Proud Boys? God bless the Proud Boys. Hopefully they hope they so desperately.
Chatham County and the rest of the vote here is absolutely critical. Democrats need to keep a big margin. Most likely won't stay that big.
I know I can't say this, and anybody could say this.
And you just come across here and look again. We're waiting.
This particular election. I'm 51 years old. I turned 51 last year. And in my whole life, I've never seen an election, just presidential, nothing that's like this. The 2020 election was something else. It was definitely something else, and I will never forget it as long as I live.
Up to 75%. When the rest of that vote comes in, Democrats need it to stay up above 80%, as close to 90 as they can be, because they need math to offset what is happening elsewhere. You move here to DeKalb. Again, we got a little higher now. We're up to 35%. Democrats still above 80. You see the lopsided.
So they counting DeKalb County, and right now John Ossoff is of course ahead. That is a Democratic county. He's ahead. And Purdue is down. And then even in Gwinnett County, and they are at 36% of the vote in those counties. It looks like all the Republican counties their votes are really coming in fast. So yeah, it's a razor thin margin. It's razor thin margins, according to CNN.
Will that happen tonight as the rest of these votes come in? And then when you look at the other race, come here. Sorry, I'm going to come up here and come here. This one, 590 votes now.
Take a look at this. Raphael Warnock's lead is now only 590 votes.
So Raphael Warnock, Reverend Raphael Warnock, his votes went all the way from, remember I just said like 14,000 or something like that. He went from all of that all the way down to 590 votes ahead of Kelly Loeffler. So again, we're my buddy SQAM. You were on the money. You called it. You said it from jump. You said what it was going to be. It looks like in Gwinnett County they are still counting votes. So I said from the beginning, from this morning, from last week, that it was going to be a really close race, and couldn't nobody really call it. Everything you said though, SQAM, on point. You said it.
And with brokerage accounts, online trades are commission free. Personalized advice, unmatched value, and fidelity. You can have both.
Life is busy, and sometimes odors can sneak up on you. For a convenient life hack, try Febreze Unstoppables Fabric Refresher.
With 2 times the scent power of regular Febreze, Unstoppable
It's a commercial.
finds, neutralizes, and eliminates tough odors.
Hope everybody's doing well out there.
Couches or smelly sports equipment, leaving an irresistible
I hope everybody's doing well out there. I hope that you guys are all blessed and doing, your families are blessed. I hope you all are doing well regardless of how everything went. I know that my family, me and my family were very blessed through this whole pandemic. Thankfully, I was able to keep my job because I do work for a call center. And so they were able to just say, hey, come get your equipment and take it home. And so now it's cool because now I get to work from home permanently. They made it in these call centers to where, especially out here in Vegas, it's a million call centers out here in Vegas. And so they are making it to where we have the choice to either come back in the office when all this stuff is over or stay working at home permanently. I decided to stay at home and work. It's better for me. And I have a lot of, stuff going on where now I could work on multiple things, especially trying to build my, or working to build my YouTube channel up the way I want it, and my station head radio station up. I got a lot of stuff going on. So yeah, working at home is good. You had to go to the bathroom. I was just talking to you, SQAM. I was just talking to you. You called it. You called it. You said earlier on that the Republicans were going to catch up, and that's exactly what happened. David Perdue is ahead of John Ossoff by a lot, and within a blink of an eye, Reverend Warnock was like about 14 to 17,000 votes ahead of Kelly Loeffler, and I was talking to y'all, turned back around, and it was 500 and some odd votes he had ahead. So that race is like, so what you said from the beginning was the truth. Yep, you said it. You said, what is your thoughts on why you believe Biden is more fit? Did I say that? I'm trying to wonder. I said that? If I said that, I said that Biden was more fit to be president than Trump. Let me tell you something. I haven't liked Trump since '89. When all that stuff happened with the Central Park Five. I was 20 years old then. I'm 51 now. So I haven't liked him from then. That's just me. So now, okay, so SQAM, here, your girl Kelly is up by 5,716 votes. And David Perdue is up by 31,703 votes. That's what's going on. So like I said, what you said was absolutely right. And from what CNN is saying, it still could go either way. Yeah, they said it still could go either way because it's a lot of votes that are still being counted in those Democratic states that flipped Georgia blue. I'm too hood for a news station. SQAM, they've been fired me because I don't have no filter. Like I don't. Oh, and I'm doing my radio show on Station Head too. So I'm sorry, you guys. I've been neglecting y'all, and I haven't been telling y'all what's going on. So the last time I checked in with you guys, the Dems were ahead. Well, the tables have turned, y'all. The Dems are no longer ahead. The Republicans are in the lead, and we have 68% of the estimated vote in right now. So stay tuned. CNN's John King and Wolf Blitzer did say that it's still too close to call. They are still counting votes in all the Democratic counties that flipped Georgia. So they said it still could go either way. We just gonna wait and see. Y'all still listen to the music right now. We listening since we all eyes on Georgia. We listening to some ludicrous area codes. So let's get into that. And I'm back. I have to take care of my station and you guys. So
certification of Joe Biden's victory, and so this played out to be quite an intense meeting. Now, this doesn't mean that Mike Pence is going to go up to Capitol Hill tomorrow and sort of robotically preside over these proceedings. I talked to a senior Trump
right.
earlier today who said Mike Pence is not going to.
So right now on CNN, they're talking about tomorrow when they do the certification ceremony for Joe Biden, and I guess Trump was telling Mike Pence, like, choose up, homie. Either choose up or I don't like you no more. Basically, I'm not going to be your friend no more if you don't choose up. If you don't choose up, if you don't choose right. Trump out there talking like, moving like a little pimp. I'm from the hood, y'all. He out there moving like a thug right now. He pimping the Republican Party. He making fools bow down. And now he got his foot on the vice president's neck. Like, you better choose up. So tomorrow, I will be back with some commentary about the show that's going to go on tomorrow at the official certification of Joe Biden being the next president of the United States. So yeah, yeah, it's still close. It's like it's tight, and we are now at 71% of the estimated vote in. Yo, it's a tight race. We don't know what's gonna happen. So yeah. I don't know if I could. I think I could do news. You may be right. Yeah, they ain't really talking about nothing now. So yeah. Y'all let me know, how's y'all day? How's everybody's day been? And where is everybody from? Right now, I am in Las Vegas, Nevada. Yes, Las Vegas, Nevada. The Las Vegas, Nevada that took forever and 5 million years to let us know who won our state. Okay, so now John Ossoff is now gaining on David Perdue. Like, they are tied. And now Warnock is going back up, and we are at 75% of the vote. So I guess that's why they were saying, let's not move too fast. Let's not make any rash moves. Let's like chill out to see what's going to happen. Oh, it's up and down. I don't know. It's up and down like a seesaw. It's going like this. Yeah, it's crazy. So I thank you guys for watching. We're about 30 minutes in. I'm gonna take a break because I gotta cook for my family. It is 6:39 out here in Vegas. Wait. Raphael Warnock has now taken the lead again. 19,160 votes ahead of Kelly Loeffler that quick. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe my family gonna have to wait on their tacos because this race is too close for me to stop. David Perdue is now ahead, but only by 5,600 but it's going up and down. If you guys are having a chance to watch on CNN, go watch, because it's like a seesaw. Up, down, whatever. Yeah, it's going down, y'all. Gwinnett County. Gwinnett County. Okay, so in Gwinnett County, that's a Democratic county. He is up by 187,000 votes to Kelly Loeffler's 109,000 votes. 63%, 63.1% to her 36.9%. This is in Gwinnett County. They are now at 84% of the estimated vote for that particular county, not for everything, but for that county. Still, it is. And David Perdue, he's up 185,000 votes to, oh God, I'm sorry, John Ossoff is up. But in this race, when I tell you this race is, I don't know. I don't know. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments. Who my one little person that's here. Let me know in the comments what's going on. I think everybody left because they figured that dude was going to win. Oh my God, Jackson Mueller. I didn't mean to. Oh, yes, I did.
They're up to 90% now. Yes, they're winning. 68% in this race, 67%.
Yeah, in Republican counties, of course, they going to win, dude. What's this? Put him in what? I'm learning all this stuff about.
76% of the estimated vote is in. Purdue's lead has expanded as a result of Republican David Perdue. He's up by more than 37.
So now Perdue is up by 37. I mean, like, it expanded a lot. It went from 5,000 some odd votes ahead to 37,000 votes. It like went a lot for somebody that didn't even show up to the debate. I don't know about. I think that Rev.
Senator Perdue, 67, 68%. If you round up, the question is,
this race is like. I guess if you're in Georgia.
89% of the estimated votes in right now. So you see, 12,000 vote lead for Senator Loeffler, 37,000. Well, significant lead for Senator Perdue. Is it enough? So let's focus on the bigger lead. If you're the Democrats, can you get that back? Well, the answer is yes, but you're starting to get to the point where, especially for that one, you're starting, number one, the gray areas are mostly Republican. They're not big, but 1,000 votes here, 1,200 votes here.
Oh, okay. So within the midst of that, okay, so there are gray areas where.
When the rest of this vote comes in, Democrats need to keep the margins like that. A lot of votes there. See, 31 to 14.
So basically, what John King is saying that the Democrats have to keep a in there. They have to do what they did to flip Georgia in the first place. So yeah.
Because it's the number one population center. More votes here than anywhere else in the state. And so then you move around. You come over here to Cobb County. A little bit more competitive, 62% to 37, 63% to 37, but you're only at.
All right, guys. Well, I will come back. Dang. Yeah, it's like up right. So the Republicans are up right now, but really what they're saying is true. It can go in either way. And right now it's at 76% of the votes have been counted all together. They're still counting counties. So yeah.
This is what swung it before Forsyth County came in. When we had the last big swing back toward the Democrats, it was here in Gwinnett County. You've got 80.
Turn it up so you
counted there.
y'all can hear.
Look at the difference. Just shy of 80,000 votes in this race. similar, 75,000 votes there. When you look at that, when the rest of this comes in, Democrats can expect to add. The question is, do they add enough to make up for it? And I just want to pop around a little bit. This, if you're looking around here, DeKalb is still your biggest pool outstanding. You're at 37%. Democrats running at above 83% if you round up there, 83% there. So you're looking at DeKalb and you're thinking.
So basically, they looking to see what the Democrats are going to do if those counties are going to do what they did on the 2020 election and flip Georgia all the way blue.
Tension time in all of the headquarters.
The Democrats are waiting for those big counties in and around Atlanta.
Yeah, it's a lead swing back and forth in GA Senate races. It is. It's like, no, it's mine. No, it's yours. Give it back. It's mine. Yours. Mine. Yours. It's like a tuckle down war. So I hope you guys enjoyed my commentary. I have been on for almost an hour. I hope you guys loved it. And I have fun doing it. And I will see you guys tomorrow again for the certification, the official certification ceremony to bring Joe Biden in, or to really make it official that Joe Biden is our next president of the United States. Good night. Stay blessed.
Yes. Another one. Let's see what you make of, shall we? Just make it through the day. No, where yours is before. This will be my